Everyone started to howl. And I know this is cheesy, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, but in that moment when everyone was laughing, I knew that I shouldn't quit. I knew that I was where I was supposed to be, and I knew that I was home. And I haven't spoken to you once in the 4 years since that day, but I heard that you were leaving. And I had to come up and tell you that you've been an incredibly important person in my life, and I'm going to miss you. Good luck.
Those who do not approve the minutes, raise your hand and click B. And all those abstaining.
So, hi everybody, I'm Trudy, and I'm the Director of Sponsorship and Fundraising for Youth Against Hunger. So, who are we? We started in 2011-12, we're currently on our 6th semester. We've packed 100,000 meals for Cleveland and 30,000 for Liberia so far. And we've had 1,000 service hours completed.
Raise your hand and click A if you approve this co-sponsorship.
We're from Juniper. I'm JP. I'm the council president. Anish is our head of the Star Search Committee. We've been planning this for about a month and a half now. Star Search is Juniper's annual extravaganza. We bring in, it's a talent show.
Raise your hand and click A if you approve this co-sponsorship.
Thanks, and pleasure to be here. I run into different people around campus. I think that I saw some folks over at Twing a month or two ago, and they said, will you come and talk? And I said, sure. Because I really enjoy working with you guys. You know, this year, what we've done, we opened Fribley late night to kind of answer the need for dining on the south side of the campus. Currently, that's open until midnight. The feedback's been pretty good about it. The attendance has not been what I thought it was going to be. Whether we continue the program or not next year, I think kind of remains to be seen with some other plans that we have for South Side. We have not gotten a lot of feedback on Fribley Late Night through the Student Food Committee. We love having and hosting the food committee meetings, and my staff use it as a great chance to get together with you all, but I know it's just another meeting that you guys have to go to later at night, so anything I can do to facilitate more participation in the food committee. Retail-wise, we did the bag program at Twing this year. That started off doing maybe 40 or 50 lunch bags a day. It's up to about 200. So that's doing pretty well. Grab It continues to be off the charts, and I know that Grab It and Bag It are lightning rods for you guys. I completely understand why they are. KSL continues to be a great place for us. We're always making investments in new equipment there. We put in a $10,000 convection oven so we can heat sandwiches and do pizzas and things like that. The library asked for hot dogs, so now there's hot dogs over there. I don't know why you'd want to study and smell hot dogs all day, but it's really done pretty well, so it's kind of interesting. My employee staff has grown by about 100 right now. I have about 400 hourly employees on campus and 30 managers. And when I took over in 2005, I had about 8 managers and about 220 staff. And we're thinking that we're going to have another 8 managers, another 150 employees by this time next year. Does anybody want to talk about Tinkerville, I suppose, or no? Yes. Yes. We're really excited about the space. I'll talk about the thing that hasn't even started being built yet, and that is we're building a formal restaurant. Going to have about 95 seats, exhibition kitchen. There'll be some TVs in there and a bar, and it'll be a pretty neat space. The outdoor patio will be open, weather permitting, and we're looking forward to that. Inside the University Center, there's 4 retail spaces, and I know you all remember loosely the walk from north side down across, and then over the KSL quad, and you know that walk is kind of replicated inside the University Center. So as you come in from the Bellflower side, there are 3 pretty large retail spots that you see, and at the far end there's a smaller one that's going to be dedicated to a coffee concept. The coffee concept is going to be Zingerman's Coffee. The second concept in the center is going to be a tandoor oven, Asian, Indian, concept that will operate with a variety of chef stations in it. And the third one is going to be kind of a replica or an off-take of an operation that we have downtown at 9th and Chester. We call it the Market Cafe. And basically it's a long station that cooks and chefs prepare made-to-order salads in front of you. You get a choice of about 30 different ingredients, and you can take it as a box or take it into the dining area there, which is going to have about 185 seats, I understand.
Are any of those restaurants going to take meal slides, or is it all going to be?
We're hoping to. That kind of has to all get sorted out with the administration.
Hi everybody, I'm Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Hello Lynn. Okay, good. We're talking. You guys do it. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a mix of talking about the events with our prospective students. They're lovely, they're coming to campus very next week. So there's that, and then also just getting you guys started with talking to other people about your experience in IHA. So, why is it important for us to even think about, talking to prospective students? A lot of the times when we come to retreat and talk about IHA visibility on campus, some of the things that we need to work on is advocating who we actually are, because there are a lot of similar organizations on campus, but I think IHA is very unique in its own way. So advocating for who we are is important. Okay, and what does it mean when it comes to recruiting other people for IHA? So we have the IHA's why. That's our mission for our organization. But then that's really long and lengthy, and there's a lot of flowery words in there. And if you guys recall it when we talked out, us as executive board, we talked to you guys about joining this organization, we really did recite that. So what does this organization really mean to you? I think that's what people really like to hear. And then let's talk about how we really make a difference in the residence halls. Programs, advocates, and clubs, leaders. We voted by the residents to be here, and we work for the residents. We have a very unique organizational structures. 7 counselors right now, 8 next year. Co-sponsors, we have fun, we know how to have fun. And most importantly, so for crew life, it will be in a Delbert gym from 4 to 5:30 p.m. on the Thursdays that we will have overnight visits. So Carlton, Maria will be taking care of that. And what to expect is there will be different booths of different organizations. There will be performances, a lot of food, and there's a photo booth. And you get to talk to the prospective students and their parents. And then also at the event, if you could remind people about coming to the ice cream social later on the same days. The ice cream social will start at 7:30.
We are working on council recognition, GB recognitions, planning out those events, and just staff members semester.
For PR, so along with these events that I just talked about, we also helping with PR for ResRel Rendezvous. I'm sure Tim will give you more information about that. We also have spring elections coming up, so think about that, especially if you're going to be living again on campus. So yeah, those leadership positions will be available for you to run. So.
All right, GB, knock knock. Who's there? Res Hall Rondi. ResRel Rendezvous is coming up. It's about a month away. What I'm going to be doing within this week, I'm going to be sending a Google Doc to your councils that have this basically applies to upperclassmen for showing your suites or being a tour guide. Showing your suites involves basically we're giving tours, so they'll just be walking in, seeing the space, maybe looking at one sample room, and then tour guides is really important. Just basically showing the building. It's not you don't have to know much. Just seeing, okay, look, here's the washing machines. Here's where here's kind of what the building looks like. So I'll be sending that out to all the councils. So if you could participate in that, that'd be great. Besides that, in program committee, we also we talked a lot about ways to diversify programs and incorporate more leadership development.
And for residential relations, we gave updates about the laundry project. Those are all up and running. We're getting about daily evaluations on the program through the RAs, and the council, Magnolia Council will also be giving us updates. And we talked about different programs that we want to do. We're still trying to figure out the kinks because we have a significant amount of money remaining in the ResRel budget. And so we're thinking about doing some kind of survey about community standards to really evaluate where we stand in each community and get their feedback so we have proper footing on starting that initiative with the new executive board.